Hello, everybody. Welcome back to House of Games. I'm Richard Osman all week. I'm joined by four famous faces. They are super competitive. I know you are at home as well. At the end of the week, one of them will be walking away with this trophy. Who are this week's players? Let's meet them once again. They are Samantha Womack.
Hello.
Rory Reid. Anne Diamond. And James Acaster. Welcome back. Samantha.
Yes.
Sam, sorry.
Yes.
Now, yesterday's show, it was... just
hit me with it. I'm at the bottom. Just say it.
Shall we take a look at the leaderboard?
Yeah, OK.
OK, here we are from yesterday. Well, so you have 1 point.
I'm 1 point behind.
No, you're 3 points behind.
I've only got one point.
You only got 1 point. Yeah, because you came last. That's how we do it.
Great.
That's how we say. How many points do you want?
It's just humiliating.
What do you want to get 7 points for coming last?
Samantha won. It's just got a really dismal look to it.
I know, but what I was going to say is that's not going to happen again today, right?
Right.
You know what's going on now.
Vaguely.
You're fully vaguely. This is good. By Friday, you're going to absolutely have this down.
I'm going to nail it on Friday.
Rory.
Hello,
Rory,
sir.
Second place last time. Acaster up there in seat 4. He absolutely stormed it, didn't he?
I'm kind of hoping that he slips up a little bit and lets me... opens the door for me to sneak in.
I think the three of you might have to team up a little bit to bring him down.
Team Stop James.
Stop James,
Operation Stop James in full effect.
Yeah.
Yep, not the first time that's been used.
Anne, now... James won last time and he took home the bread bin, which you had your eye on.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, which would have been nice. Should we take a look at today's prizes?
Yeah.
See if there's anything else that you would like. House of Games dartboard there. You've got a House of Games pillow and duvet set. Hip flask. And I'm not looking at you in particular, but...
No, I know somebody who would love that for their birthday.
And when is your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday.
There's coasters there. There's also a lovely fedora, House of Games fedora, which you
Yeah, it's
could
very
take away.
catching, isn't it?
But you're going to go hip flask.
I'm going to play for the hip flask.
Acaster. There he is. What a win yesterday.
Still buzzing.
How's the bread bin?
Very, very good. It's at the minute it's chock full of bread.
No way.
Yeah, mainly croutons, just loose croutons. And I've just filled it just with
Absolutely
croutons.
filled it
rammed
full.
them in, and if you open it, they'll
You
come
can just
forward.
fall out.
Yeah.
An avalanche of croutons.
Very, very satisfying.
Perfect. What was the secret to your success yesterday?
Just kept calm.
It's the key, isn't it? Focus.
The key, keep calm.
Buzzer finger.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. You're quite right.
I'd say.
Shall we enjoy today's ride? OK, good luck, everybody. Good luck at home. Our first game today is... Mouse of Games. Now, you see what we've done with Mouse of Games? We've taken House of Games and changed one letter, and that's what this round is all about. We've taken the names of some famous 1970s films, we've changed one letter in that title, and we're now going to give you a synopsis of this new imaginary film we've created. All right, Sam, we will start with you. We've changed one letter in the title of a film. Here's the new synopsis. Demure Sandy falls for bad boy Danny because of the sharply ironed line down the front of his trousers. Oh, no, you don't have to buzz.
Oh, but I want to.
I know you do.
Crease.
Good buzzing.
Thanks.
Crease is the correct answer. You see what we do?
I got it.
You see how it is?
Yes.
We've just changed one letter from grease to crease.
Yes.
Rory, here is yours, sir. We've taken a film, we've changed one letter. Here is a synopsis of that new film. During the Vietnam War, a bovine assassin is sent on a dangerous mission into Cambodia to kill a renegade colonel.
Right, so Vietnam War, bovine assassin, dangerous mission, Cambodia, renegade colonel.
I should read the questions like that.
It wouldn't help me.
Should we time you out, Rory?
Yeah, please.
OK, Rory is giving up. Fingers on buzzers, everyone else. James?
Apocalypse Cow.
Oh,
Apocalypse Cow is the correct answer.
I know.
You knew that.
I know.
Sam, to be fair, I literally looked at you and said fingers on buzzers.
Yeah.
Rory's being timed out.
I got distracted by
Yes.
you speaking to me is what happened.
I'll tell you what you were distracted by. Literally just something up there. So you were just going like that. OK, meanwhile, James was buzzing in. This is why he won.
I'm not good at competitive games.
Apocalypse Cow was the answer. It's chaos already.
Yes.
Apocalypse Cow, well played. Anne, shall we take a look at yours?
Well, we can take a look.
Here we go. Police Chief Brody takes matters into his own hands when a young woman is killed by a giant cat while swimming off the coast of Amity Island. So we've taken a film.
Get your finger off your buzzer. Don't you dare.
I'm so ready.
Oh, sorry, got it. Pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Is that the correct answer?
Yeah.
Well played, Anne.
I was going for claws.
Pause.
Very good.
Jaws changes to pause. You see, we're relaxing into it now. It's all good. James, here is yours. What film have we changed the letter of here? In this EastEnders spin-off, Sid Owen's character trains as a boxer and fights the heavyweight champion Apollo Creed.
Ah. Now I'm in trouble.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
and Diamond.
I know the film, but never watched EastEnders, and I don't know.
How dare you?
I know.
Whoa,
It's just
mate.
rude.
I will say that Sam now has a finger very much on the buzzer.
Yeah, rightfully so. Oh, Ricky.
Oh, you're so annoyed, Rory. Well done, it is Ricky. Sorry, Rory and Sam, it's Ricky. Well done if you said that.
I was trying to change the first letter
You
for
were
ages.
teasing
Is
me.
it Jockey? Ricky is the right answer. We'll go down the line again. Your next category is fairy tales. So we've changed one letter of a fairy tale. This is the description of this new fairy tale. Sam, here's yours. What fairy tale is this that we've changed one letter of? A total wimp puts on his Wellingtons and goes off to see the king.
Oh, then my brain just stopped working. Gone. No, I don't know.
No, we will time you out. Fingers on buzzers, everyone else. Rory.
Wuss in Boots.
Wuss in Boots is the correct answer. Well played. Well done. If you got that at home, Rory,
Nice,
it's now
good.
your question. The Baroque composer of the water music and his sister are trapped in a gingerbread house by a wicked witch. And Diamond nodding, finger on buzzer, straight away.
OK, so the fairy tale is a clue. Trapped in a gingerbread house. Do you know, it's gone. I've done a Samantha.
Should we...
Now, hold on.
No offence.
OK, we will time you out. Fingers on buzzers, everyone else. And well played, beating James to the buzzer there.
Handel and Gretel.
Handel and Gretel is the correct answer. Change Hansel and Gretel to Handel and Gretel. Well played, Anne. And Anne, it is now your question. A badly behaved blonde-haired girl breaks into a house and steals a lager, a stout and a pale ale.
A lager, a stout and a pale ale.
Anne, should we time you out?
Little Red Riding Food.
Oh, it's not. It's a good one. It's not, I'm afraid. Rory.
I haven't worked it out yet, but...
I'm afraid I'm going to have to time you out immediately then. It's outrageous. James.
Goldilocks and the Three Beers.
Goldilocks and the Three Beers. Of course it is. Very well done.
Of course.
So far in this entire round, Sam, you got yours wrong and Rory stole it. Rory, you got yours wrong and Anne stole it. Anne, you got yours wrong and James stole it.
Get ready, Sam.
You need
I've got to steal the next
You've
one.
got to steal this from James.
Good.
Final question the round's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really good.
James, here is yours. You can't catch me, shouts a Chinese leader made of spiced dough. Never said that before.
The gingerbread Mao.
Is the correct answer.
Wow.
Very well done. The gingerbread man changes to the gingerbread Mao. Ah, then that's that
They're
done.
really good.
They're good,
Yeah,
right?
they're very satisfying
Yeah.
if you get them right.
Shall we take a look at the scores at the end of that round? Sam and Rory, you both have 1 point. Anne, you have 2, and he's out in the lead already. James with 4 points. Old gingerbread Mao himself in seat 4 there. Let's play round 2, shall we? See if we can reel him in. It is chronological. Now, this is a pairs round. So the person in last place gets to choose who they partner up with. Sam, we asked Rory yesterday, so we'll ask you, who would you like to partner up with?
Anne, please.
Oh, that's
Girls
nice.
together, yeah.
Anne and Rory, if you will change seats. So Sam and Anne, and Rory and James. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'll show you 3 events that happened. You need to put them in the order in which they happened, OK? That's all you've got to do. But one of them will have something to do with one of your opponents, OK? But 3 events, you just need to put them in the order in which they happened. Here's your category, Reads. Reads. And here are your clues. Susanna Reid becomes a presenter on Good Morning Britain. Tara Reid becomes a housemate on Celebrity Big Brother. And Rory Reid joins Top Gear.
I'd say, so Rory would be the latest. I'd say Susanna joined Good Morning. How long would that have been?
Only 2 years ago. I would have thought.
Tara
maybe
Reid,
three.
I think, was one
Before then?
ages. Yeah, so I would say Tara, Susanna, Rory. Would you?
I think so, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you're going to go Tara Reid,
Yeah.
Susanna Reid,
And then Rory.
Rory Reid. Let's put them in that order. Have you got it right? You have indeed. Very well played. Tara Reid 2011, Susanna Reid 2014, and Rory Reid 2016. Well done if you got those in the right order. Rory and James, here's your category. Messages. Messages.
Oh, no. I know what's coming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Here are your three.
Yes, I knew it.
The world's first SMS text message is sent.
Okay.
NASA sends messages into space inscribed on gold-plated copper records on the Voyager spacecraft.
That's the one that relates to me.
And Samantha Womack reaches the top 30 of the UK singles chart with A Message to Your Heart.
I'm going to say that the world's first SMS happened quite early on. So I'm tempted to say it happened before NASA sent messages into space.
I have no idea, really.
No.
What year do you reckon about Samantha and her top 40,
Now, be
top
very
30 single?
careful.
Would you say NASA, then SMS?
They still won't do it.
Yeah, they're still
They're
not having
scared.
it.
I kind of think it's NASA Samantha SMS.
Outrageous.
So you think Sam is
But
older
then I have
than-
I don't really
SMS
know, so I'm
messages.
happy to go with,
Don't even talk to me.
I know. It's,
Certainly don't text her.
So what are you going with?
let's just do what you said. Yeah.
Okay, NASA, SMS, Sam.
So NASA, SMS, Sam
Yeah.
is the order you're going for. There we go, you got them in order. Do you remember what year you were in the
91, I think.
91, was it? Blimey. Let's take a look. Have you got the right order? You have not. I tell you what, though, you did have the right order before you tried to be nice to Samantha.
Yeah, bless you. I love you
Swap those
both.
last two
Drinks are on
rounds.
me after.
Well played, Sam. You played that beautifully, Sam.
Thanks.
Very nicely done. And it was 91. Yeah, 1977 for the Voyager, 91 for Samantha, and 1992, the world's first SMS text message is sent. And Samantha, here is your next one. Here's your category, pubs. Pubs. It's
Okay.
nice, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Could be.
Here are your clues. The smoking ban comes into force in English pubs. It's a tricky one. Phil Mitchell burns down Walford pub, the Queen Vic. That is so him, isn't it?
I think everyone's done it in their time.
And a teenage James Acaster starts work in a Kettering pub kitchen.
Right. yeah.
Teenage James Acaster. You can absolutely talk about his age.
So how old are you then, James?
What do you reckon? Early 40s?
Looking at...
So I would say that you probably started working in a pub about 7 years ago. 7, 8 years ago.
The
About 8.
smoking ban came after that, surely.
So I would say it's
And when did Phil
James
Mitchell talk to the
first.
Queen?
Well, I think it was after smoking was banned. So I would go James.
Smoking, then Phil Mitchell.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, some infighting on this team.
No, well, you know EastEnders better than I.
I
When
actually
it happened.
couldn't completely agree with that statement.
Oh,
very
then we
tight.
are in trouble. OK, I'm inclined to go with that. James first,
Yes.
then the smoking ban, Phil Mitchell.
Yeah,
So you think James, smoking, Phil Mitchell.
that is correct.
So you were saying that James was 18, you reckon it was eight years ago, so you think James is 26?
No, I said he'd have to have been
Yeah.
18. So
But you said
yeah,
that's
so
about
it
8
could
years
be.
ago.
So yes.
Are you 26, James?
I'm 33.
You're not.
I am.
Well, that's good for you, because you put him first.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
even
That's
better.
true. It's even better
It's even
for us.
better.
Yeah.
OK, here we go. Have you put those in the right order? You have put them in the right order. Very well played. 2002, 2007, you guys are good. What a team. Rory, James, your chance to pick up a point finally. You absolutely threw a point away by trying to be nice to Sam last time.
Yeah, that's out the window now.
Yeah.
All gloves off.
The gloves off.
Get ready
are
to
off.
have your feelings hurt, Anne.
Here is your category. It is red. Best of luck, gentlemen. Here are your 3 clues. The RAF's Red Arrows performed their first public aerobatic display.
Wow.
99 Red Balloons by Nana reaches #1 in the UK singles charts. And Anne Diamond spends 2 days working as a redcoat at Butlins. It's fun. So, what do you think, gentlemen? Red Arrows, Nana, And diamond as a red coat.
I think red arrows, butlins, 99 red balloons, I think.
OK. It's got a good ring to it.
Have you got any ideas about when any of those might have happened?
No, no idea.
20th century, mostly.
Well, thank you for that.
Could have been worse, couldn't it?
I said mostly, you haven't heard.
Yeah.
So, gents, what are you going to go for?
Red arrows and diamond, 99 red balloons.
So,
Okay.
red arrows and diamond, 99 red balloons. Let's put them in that order. Do you remember what year you were briefly a red coat?
1971.
No way.
Just done my A-levels, looking for a holiday job.
Oh,
Wow.
This might be...
No, I'm confident.
Shall we find out? Gents, have you put those in the right order? You have. Very well done. 65, 72, you were a red coat, Anne.
Yeah.
It's better than you thought.
Yes, it is.
That is the end of that round. Rory and Anne, at your original places, please. And we'll take a little look at the scores after round 2. Here's how we stand. Rory in last place, currently 2 points. Samantha, you have 3. Anne, 1 point off the lead with 4. James, still out in the lead, 5 points. Should we play a nice individual round? Should we do
Okay.
it? Round 3 today is going to be... Z to A. Z to A now in this round. I'm going to show you 3 clues. You just need to tell me what connects those clues. The only complicated thing here is we will reveal those clues 1 letter at a time, going from Z to A. Just buzz in, give me the connection, OK? Fingers on buzzers, everybody. So what connects these 3 clues? Yes, James.
Cluedo.
They are Cluedo weapons. Well done. Dagger, candlestick and lead pipe. Here's your second set of clues. What connects these 3? Yes, Rory.
Wines.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Anne.
Cake.
Is the correct answer.
what I
Well
meant.
done. See, Madeira was the red herring there. Simnel and Battenberg, all cakes. Well played, Anne. Here's your third one. What connects these 3? Oh, hello. Yes, James.
Bond villains.
It's the correct answer. Bond villains, James. Well done. Blofeld, Pussy Galore and Zinnia on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Well played. Here's your next one. Yes, Rory.
They're all French cities.
Is the correct answer. Well done. Bordeaux, Marseille, Lyon. Well done if you got that at home. Here's your next set of clues. Yes, Rory.
They're the 3 Musketeers.
They are the 3 Musketeers. Very well done. I could almost have sworn you were about to say wine then. Athos, Porthos and Aramis is the correct answer. It's the end of the round as well. Let's take a look at what that's done to the scores. Rory, not a bad round for you there. Sam, 3 points.
No.
Rory, you have 4 and 5. James stood out in the lead with 7 points. We need to have a quick word about Operation Stop James Acaster.
Operation Slow Him Down a Bit was
Slow him down.
a total success.
That did a nice job. And round 4, I bet we can haul him back in. And it is the Rich List. Oh, I like the Rich List because I get to play on this one. Now, on the Rich List, what I'm going to do is give you a category. You need to write down any answer that fits in that category, OK? So any correct answer that fits the category. You'll all write down an answer. I'll give you a point if you get a correct answer, OK? Unless someone else writes the same correct answer as you. And I will also be writing down an answer as well. So don't match with me, OK? So tablets out, everybody. Get mine out too. Should we take a look at the first question? Winter Olympic sports that do not involve skis or snowboards. So Winter Olympic sports that do not include skis or snowboards. Write down a correct answer. I'll write down one as well, so you get a correct answer, but one that no one else has written down. Rory, have an answer?
I do.
Sam, you got an answer?
Yes.
OK, so everybody's in. So Winter Olympic sports that do not involve skis or snowboards. Sam, what have you written?
Skating.
So ice skating or figure skating?
Figure skating.
OK, is that correct? It is, well done. Point for you, unless somebody else says figure skating. Rory, what have you gone for?
I've gone for skeleton.
Skeleton.
I've heard of that.
You avoided Sam's answer as well. Is that a correct answer, though? It is a correct answer. Very well done. It's a point for you.
Bonus point for the picture of the skeleton.
Not a bonus point, I'm hearing. Anne, what have you gone for?
Curling.
Curling,
Ooh,
says
good
Anne. Interesting. I thought of writing curling. I didn't. You'll be glad to hear. Is curling a correct answer? Of course it is. And James, what have you gone for?
Luge.
Luge, says James. Is that a correct answer? Are we going to get 4 out of 4? Correct answer. And you all avoided each other's answers as well, which is very impressive. Now, only one thing remains, which is I've written down an answer as well. And I've already told you I haven't written down curling. But I have written down the same as somebody else, I'm afraid to say. So I'm about to lose somebody a point. I wrote down... Luge, sorry.
Ooh.
It's kind of the funniest, isn't it?
When I wrote it, I was like, Richard's going to write that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
was
You're
good,
quite
yeah.
right. So James does not get a point. Let's take a look at some other answers you could have given. Bobsleigh, curling, figure skating, ice hockey, luge, short track speed skating, skeleton and speed skating. Well done if you got those at home. Let's take a look at your last question in this round. Vocal performers on Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid
Okay.
2.
Oh, Band-Aid 2.
Oh, now this is... Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me. That's the 1989 Band Aid.
89?
Yeah. Any act or solo artists?
Oh, God, was it long ago?
89.
Clear Dizzy Rascal.
There was one version of it, which must have been 89, that I'm thinking of.
I've gone for someone who's very old and who's been popular for a long span of time.
Yeah.
Has everyone written an answer? Mm-hmm. And we will start with you. Who have you gone for?
I just had the feeling that maybe some of the original people joined in.
I think you're right. I think some of the original people did join in. But is Boy George a correct answer? Let's
probably
have a,
not.
Let's check. It's not, I'm afraid, but I think that's the right way to think. I know one original was definitely
Yeah, I
in
think
it.
I do now.
Yeah. James, who have you gone for?
Kylie Minogue.
See, I think that the 1989 one was the one that Stock Aitken and Waterman did. That's what I think. Is Kylie Minogue a correct answer? It is a correct answer. Well done. Well done. Sam, who have you gone for?
Kylie Minogue got any Stock Aitken and Waterman.
Oh, you're kidding. Well, that's so it's a correct answer. We know that, Kylie Minogue, but it means neither you or James get a point. Rory, are you going to be the only person in this round to score a point?
Well, when I said this person's old, I didn't mean any offence whatsoever. I just meant experienced. And she's always adopting kids and whatnot, so I've gone for Madonna.
Madonna. Is Madonna on Band Aid 2? She's not, I'm afraid. I went Rick Astley.
Oh, nice.
So it's exactly that.
Yes.
So let's find out, was Rick Astley there? Stock Aitken and Waterman, wasn't he? He wasn't there. We only had 2 right answers, and they were both the same as each other. Should we take a look at other answers? Sonia, I bet, is...
Sonia or Jason Donovan.
Oh, Jason Donovan, of course, would be there. Bananarama, Big Fun, Kathy Dennis, Chris Rea, Cliff Richard, Jason Donovan, Jimmy Somerville, Kylie...
Lisa
Oh, Sonia, you're quite right,
Stansfield.
Lisa Stansfield, Technotronic, Pasadena's Wet, Wet, Wet. Well done if you got any of those at home. Give yourself a point if you avoided Kylie Minogue and got the correct answer. Tablets away, please, everybody. That's the end of that round. Shall we take a look at the scores going into our final round? It's very close. Sam, you have 4, Rory 5 and 6. James still in the lead with 7. Just 3 points between all of you.
Thanks.
1 round to go. Anybody could still win this. The final round, as it always is. Answer smash. I'll show you a picture. I'll put a clue underneath it. You smash those 2 answers together. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Point off if you give me an incorrect answer. Don't forget, Anne, that hip flask is very much up for grabs. Here's your first category. Snooker players. So the pictures will be snooker players. There'll be clues underneath. Can you smash them together, please? Here's your first one. What is the second largest city by population in the Netherlands? No one? It is John Rotterdam. John Parrott and Rotterdam. Smash them together, that's what you get. John Rotterdam. Here's your next one. What is the French word for face? Yes, James.
Steve Davisage.
Is the correct answer. Well done.
I'll get him tweeted at me every day.
Do you? Oh, because you look a bit like him.
thinking
mate.
that I should play a young Steve Davis. Yeah.
You do look a bit like a young Steve Davis.
Well, you both look like a Rodney.
Well, if you're trying to psych me out of this last round, it worked.
I'll tell you what, I suspect he may well win now, but at least we've destroyed him.
Or
Yeah.
tear the buzzer off.
Yeah. Here's your next one. What type of creature was Philip Schofield's puppet sidekick Gordon? Yes, Rodney.
John Vergopher.
John Vergopher is the correct answer. Well done. Gordon the Gopher and John Virgo. Here's your next category. We're off snooker players now.
Oh, thank
That's the good
goodness.
news. Your next category is road signs. So the name of the road sign followed by the clue. What are the answers, please? Hugh Dennis and Claire Skinner star as beleaguered parents in which BBC comedy series? That is James Acaster.
Roundabout numbered.
Roundabout numbered is right. Roundabout and outnumbered, and you smash them together. This chase is going brilliantly, everybody. Here's your next sign and your next clue. Former England football manager Graham Taylor was born in which Nottinghamshire town? Yes, Anne. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm going to have to time you out.
Couldn't do it.
Anybody else? Rory.
Road Workshop.
Is the correct answer, Rory. Well played. Road
I was
work,
going for
workshop.
Mansfield, and then I realised Manning Street wasn't quite fit in with the field.
Yeah. Road workshop. Well done. If you said that, here's your next category. No more categories to go. Have we managed to reel in James, even though he got virtually all the questions right in that round? Let's find out, shall we? A young Steve Davis, our winner today. 10 points. Very well played, James. Sam.
I know.
Last place again, but by 1
And
point
who'd
again.
have thought it was
By
snooker
1 point
players?
again.
I thought I would be so up on that.
Oh, man. And the rest of the show, don't forget.
Well, the Stockhaken and Waterman, I got all of those.
Yeah, I
Got
suppose
taken
so.
over,
You
but-
didn't get any points there, did you?
No, because...
Yeah, because of
Clever
old
Clogs down
matey
there.
boy up there.
And did I lose?
both-
I lost a point, did I?
In that
Was I-
last round?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, I'm afraid. Oh, man. Should we give James a prize?
No.
If we must.
Oh, I think we should.
I don't
Listen,
think we should.
I think we have to.
Do we?
We mustn't turn against him. At
No,
some
he
point,
does-
we've
he
got
has
to
a-
remember
Flies, give him
he
a call.
is but a man, OK?
I'm
He's
going to just
a
really
guy.
relish being the bad guy now. I'm going to stop fighting it, and I'm going to enjoy being the baddie.
James, what prize would you like today?
I would like the dartboard, please.
Oh, James is taking a House of
nice.
Games dartboard. Well done, James Acaster. Nicely done. Let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard as it stands. It's good news for James here as well. He's won both shows. Sam, we need something better than fourth tomorrow. 2 points for you. Anne has 5. Rory has 6. James, our current leader, with 8 points. Well played, James. Thank you once again. I'll see you tomorrow on House of Games, and I'll see you again on Operation Catch James Acaster. See you here tomorrow. Goodbye.